So let me ask another question. What burning questions have you had that you want to sort of hope get answered in this workshop? And I'm just going to write them down and see if I can do my best to try and meet them. What kind of burning questions have you had? None? Who cares?
No, I was just going down.
I'm not sure. Yeah, none? Yeah, okay. Any other? Yeah.
I'm interested in the question of implementability.
Okay.
When you work with a group of people, you've got a board of directors and we're talking through what's our succession plan, who's in the pipeline to step up to leadership roles next year, and everybody agrees, and then you get to next year and it's, I want chair,
Great.
So how do you?
Right. Okay. Great. Yeah.
What roles everybody should play in the leadership transition. We're a small agency and we've had an executive director for 30 years, so we've never gone through this.
Yep.
So I was trying to understand, well, what role does the board play, what role will the staff play, or our existing director play in all this?
Mm-hmm. Great. What others? Yeah.
How do you manage sudden transitions?
Ah, great. Because they're a whole different challenge. Great. Others?
I guess I take just the opposite of that and say, when is it too soon to start planning?
Ah.
Or how early should we start planning? Maybe
Okay.
that's a better way to put it.
I'll put actually, when should we plan? Is that okay?
Yeah.
And the simple answer is now, but we'll talk a little more about it. Yeah, great. Other. So let me just ask you, what is leadership development? Just tell me what it is. What is it?
Empowering people to meet their maximum potential.
Empowering people to reach max potential. Okay? What else is it?
Preparation.
Preparation. Okay? What else is it?
Skill development.
Skill development?
Ongoing, it's ongoing, you're doing it all the time.
Okay, yeah, so it's continuous. Okay, great. What else is it? What are some examples of leadership development and how we do it? How do we do it? Trainings. How else?
You might do it in your structure, like have a president-elect and president.
Right. So you can have a structural succession, right? Okay. How else do we do it?
You might let somebody manage a project, just what's a little bit out of their
Right. So it might be a little bit sort of
test
trial. Okay. And it's a little bit of, actually we try and go for trial and error. Okay. We let people fail. Remember that lesson I was telling you earlier about me and a board chair, learning how to be that? I'll never do it again. It was a failure. I learned as much from that as I did from success at that moment. What else?
You need a feedback loop so that people know how they're doing their leadership role, where their peers or leadership is evaluating their performance.
Right, so there's a feedback loop, there's an evaluation that occurs in our leadership development. Absolutely. Kathy, did you have something?
based on your example there, I was thinking restraint, maybe leadership development is just
Yeah, sometimes
exercising
it's,
restraint.
yeah, it's stepping back.
We don't have to empower or develop anybody, we can just get out of their way and.
Right. Yeah, step aside. Yeah, okay. Step aside or step away. Sometimes people won't step forward until you step away because they're too polite. And so sometimes the best that we can do is to step away. We may not take a leap away, we might just step away. Or we're providing some support. What else do we do in leadership development? Yeah,
I think a lot of these are experiential, which is really important and kind of what our organization is all about. But there's also formal.
right.
There are bachelors and masters, as you mentioned earlier, and a course like this.
Right, so formal education. Right. We can learn how to be leaders. It's not necessarily innate or intrinsic. Okay? What about mentoring?
Either informal or formal mentoring, coaching.
Yep, absolutely. So mentoring formally or informally. How many of you here are informal mentors? Yeah, most of you. And that is really common. And what we're doing is we are transferring our leadership skills to others. And we're coaching them. So we mentor and we also coach. There's a whole field now in executive coaching and a smaller nascent field in board chair coaching that's occurring.